Right, welcome back to the JT Ride or Die podcast. This is a podcast dedicated to Justin Timberlake, for fans, by fans. Today we just have a fun, quick episode where we were getting back to closing out his movie filmography, talk about some of the animations, and also included in there we thought would be a good time to talk about music videos. So that's what we have today. And also we, have some news as usual and some show information. So we'll just kind of get into it. Recently I went to the Colorado show and that was a lot of fun. It was either my fifth or sixth show. I've lost, I really have lost count and I'm not good at math. So that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was a great crowd. That was the second time I had Barstool. I did SRO, and people for the most part were pretty respectful. Um, I had the place right by where he sings "End of Time," so that was pretty good.
Mhm. That's a
My
good
friend,
spot.
yeah,
It
it
is
was
a
a
good
great
spot,
spot.
yeah.
I got
Mhm.
some great photos. My friend
Mhm.
Valerie, she got the spot and just kind of held it for me because I was running late. So, yeah, it was just really great. Um, it was cold. um, I fell on ice because I'm
Oh
not
no.
walking
Yeah,
on
she fell
ice.
on the
Yeah,
ice.
my leg still hurts, but because I'm not used to snow. I'm a Florida girl, so I got lost in downtown Colorado, so that was fun. But overall, it was a beautiful city. I had a great time. It was a really, really great crowd. My understanding is he hadn't been there in a while, so I think they were really excited to have him back.
Mhm.
Um, so that was all good. So the next show will actually be this weekend, the 14th. Kelsey will be going as well for Valentine's
Yes.
Day, and we're excited. As long as we can get in and out of the city. We were just talking
Yes,
about
fingers
weather,
crossed. Pray for us, please, that we can get in and out.
right? And it just keeps getting worse. So
It
hopefully
does. It really
we
does.
will be all right. But we're really looking forward to that show. And the tour will be over. We'll be coming to an end at the end of this month. So we'll probably be doing a tour recap episode soon. He recently did 2 days in Mexico. And my understanding was, you could correct me if I'm wrong, he hadn't been to Mexico in like 20 years,
I
right?
think so. I think someone said
What?
21.
21 years.
Mhm.
Crazy. I didn't know
And
that.
yeah, so they were super excited to have him. There's
Mm.
great footage everywhere. It was
No wonder he cried.
yeah. So
Mhm.
a lot of people from what I'm hearing, they, knew the words to every song. Maybe that's why he was crying.
Mm.
And which hasn't been always the case in the States. So
Mm-mm.
and it was just really nice. Also, it looks like Mirrors, sorry, is currently on B stage. Um, I don't know the last show he did it on the Monolith. Salt
Oh,
Lake
I don't
City.
remember.
Salt Lake City, I think, was the first show that he did it on B stage. When I was in Colorado, I totally skipped past it. When I was in Colorado, where the end of time is, they at one point they started backing us up. So I didn't like that because I went
Mhm.
from being front to being like fourth, fifth, and they were backing us up, and I was like, okay, is there a celebrity wanting a photo opportunity? What's happening? And they just started roping off the security, and that's when it hit me because Blocky had worked all night. Um, so we were not expecting that. And he did it at B stage, and that was really great. I had gotten some great photos from that. The conclusion is, which I think is, all of these places are not places that can't hold the monolith because the monolith works throughout the entire show. I really
Yeah.
think it's come down to maybe issues with the harness, possibly with his back, because we know he suffered back injuries throughout the tour. And
Hmm.
it's a really wicked angle, even with
Mhm.
Street, that they're hanging him.
Yeah.
So,
Especially when
uh,
he leans down, it puts a lot of
right,
pressure on
right.
his body.
Right. So I know some people have expressed frustration at that, but you got to kind of consider that we are at show 83, I believe. And he's been
Good Lord.
on tour for over a year now. So, give the man some grace. It's really great at B stage. I know I'm partial because my last two shows will be at B stage, but it still sounds really good. So, if you see the Mexico footage, definitely give it a watch. It was great. So that's it basically about shows for this show anyway. So we can jump into just have a little wrapping up his filmography with animation. So going backwards, I would say the first, unless I'm wrong, the first animation was probably Shrek the Third,
Yeah,
which was
it is.
Yeah.
Was that 2007?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was
2007.
2007. I think he was like Fiona's cousin,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Artie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I watched it way back then, so I don't remember too much
I
about
know,
it.
neither guys. I know.
I don't.
I've seen the
Yeah.
clips online. I remember it
Mhm.
was cute. I
Mhm.
remember in the very first film, Fiona actually has a like Sir Justin Timberlake
Right.
poster. I do remember that. um, but yeah, so that was the first time I think he lent his vocals to animation. And of course, I don't know when Yogi Bear was done. I never saw that.
2010. I wrote it
Yeah, it
down.
was before Trolls. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was before or after. So he played the little Bobo, Boo Boo,
Yeah,
whatever.
Boo Boo.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
And
I
that
know a
was
lot of people still don't know that's him. I didn't know it was him until recently.
that had a lot of negative reviews, but on their Wikipedia it said but they praised his vocal performance.
Yeah.
But like
He did a
everything
pretty
else,
good voice, actually.
everything
Yeah.
else they were like, no, we hate it.
I saw
Yeah,
the
I don't remember seeing too much
uh,
about it either. I'm like, oh, no wonder.
it wasn't great.
I
It
don't
wasn't
like
talked about at all. Yeah.
I don't like when they do the animation with real people.
It can throw it off, yeah.
Yeah. I like all animation or all real people.
Mm-hmm.
It's worked in a select film. I mean, I still think like
Other than Ted.
Roger Rabbit
Right.
is
Yeah, Ted works really well.
that's a classic. I don't think I've ever saw Ted. I couldn't tell you, but is that with the little teddy bear?
It's
Mark
the teddy
Wahlberg?
bear.
It's an adult movie.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not a
it's
Mark
adult, yeah.
Wahlberg fan, so I would have never watched it. But yeah, so that was about it until he crossed over into Trolls. And then of course he did Branch. I mean, to be honest with you, I hadn't seen any of them until the recent one. And that's because it featured in sync. So, but I did go to the theater and see that, and that one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
It was good. That is, I think. Well, I don't know the other ones. I know that one is on Peacock and on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. It was on
It's
Netflix.
on Netflix still. I just watched
Is
it.
it?
My daughter just
Okay.
wanted to watch it the other day.
Oh, okay.
That's her
Aw.
favorite one, the band together.
It's
That's her
super
favorite
that's
good.
one.
Like the
cute.
music
Yeah.
is good, the
Mhm.
jokes were good. I was surprised at how much I liked it as an adult, and I went with other adults, so there were no kids involved. So
The
it was
second one is good, but it came out right in the beginning of COVID.
COVID, yeah.
And
right.
it
I
like
remember that.
ruined everything. And then I feel
Yeah.
like the band together also got ruined because of the writers' strike. So
Oh,
it's
that's
like
Yeah,
right.
well,
like
yeah,
everything
they
keeps
weren't able to
happening.
fully promote it.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it still did really well.
It did.
It did. Yeah.
But yeah, it did extremely well. But promotion wise, yeah, both of those are such. The
Mhm.
second one, I didn't even know
I
that it was
bought
on
it
streaming
on
out of our house.
you had to buy it on the TV for like $20.
Mhm.
Right,
That was like the only way to
Yeah.
watch it.
right. I
And of
remember
course,
that.
my
I
daughter was
hated
like,
that
I want
one.
to watch it. So we bought
Yeah,
it.
I I still hate that when you go to rent a movie, it's like $20. I'm like $20.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bring
Yeah.
back Redbox. Why'd they get rid of Redbox, Lord? It needs to be like $1.50 for a DVD. Those are the days.
Yeah, those were the good days.
But I have a fact for the first Troll soundtrack is actually certified platinum.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Mhm. The third one is not. I'm hoping it will eventually. I feel like it gets
I
a lot of
like
attention still.
Well, other than like Better Place, I don't remember there being anything to really carry it, you know? Like, I mean, it has mix, like, let me take that back, because it does have the mix of like the boy band stuff and everything,
Mhm.
but I think the other soundtracks just had like more original music. And that might have been what carried it, you know,
Mhm.
versus just Better Place. But those are extremely popular with children. I wonder if they're gonna do any more. I don't know.
I feel like they are.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. They have to
They're
be.
all they're like spaced out 3 or 4 years apart. So I feel like
right.
the next 2 years, maybe if we
Yeah,
don't
'cause
hear
it-
anything in like 2 years, then it's done.
Because it takes a
Yeah.
long time, anyways, for animation. So
Mhm.
I was gonna
And
say one
Justin's
thing
on
they're
a tour. He's not going to voice record right now.
exactly.
Mhm.
I mean, one thing they're gonna do if they can is they're gonna bleed a franchise, so they can't do it anymore. So
Right.
yeah,
a chance it'll come back. So, okay, so that's it. So we wrapped the filmography. The last episode, if you haven't watched it, definitely go back and watch it. I'm gonna try to link it in the descriptions. Because he obviously has done a lot more in comedy, drama. We dabbled a little bit in SNL in the past. So that's definitely not all of his movies. That's just the animation portion. But
Mhm.
kind of segue into that. Um I didn't pull up the script, you guys. Hold on.
I was like, what's
do we have
going on?
news and facts already?
I was like,
Yeah.
where's my script? Where's
Yeah,
my script?
Jenny.
Okay.
Jenny's got news and facts.
Jen, what do you got?
I got some news. Justin won the pop dance / rap concert of the year at the Ticketmaster Awards in Poland. Sexy Back now has more than 1 billion streams on Spotify. It is his third song to do so on the platform. And what we don't know for sure, Justin has been pictured in multiple campaign images for the SNL 50th anniversary special around New York City. The special will air Sunday, February 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're not sure if he will be there yet, but he's been on the images. So they released the first round of guests on it. So hopefully he'll be in the next one.
I doubt very seriously he'll be like performing or
Right.
anything. I think it's possible like a pre-recording like he did for Jimmy's Christmas special. He's just got so much going on, and it looks like there's like a 3-day gap twice between Chicago and Ohio and that. So that's a lot of pressure, but I think it's really possible he pre-recorded something. He's pretty crafty about that. So
Yeah,
he's sneaky.
he's very sneaky. Yeah.
hopefully. I mean, if not, you know, we know he's got so much going on and he's such a beloved part of the show. It's not on purpose. It may have just been logistics, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see. I mean, because he did film for the music, so.
He filmed for the music, and if you notice, it's the same outfit he wore on the Tonight Show when he announced the tour. So he did that months ago. And I'm like, sir.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you got to get
Didn't
it in.
say shit.
Get it in. No, we can't ruin the surprise.
I'm like, wait a minute, that's the same outfit. I'm like, how long have you had this have you had this done?
Right. Yeah, you can't ruin the surprise. So I
No,
did.
you can't.
I hated that. I hated that janitor looking outfit. So
I wish it was the second outfit at least.
I was like,
the tan.
yeah, the tan.
Yeah,
like
I like
that was a lot better.
Scotch. Yeah, that whole janitor outfit just. I didn't even like his hair either because they just kind of swooped it. They didn't take the time. Okay, I'm being messy. They didn't take the time to pick out the curls. It's just me. But so whatever we get now, if he roll up in there and it's pre-recorded from that show, I'm gonna be like, sir, come on.
Yeah.
How far
well, if it's pre-recorded,
hopefully
he wears the one with the flowers on the jacket.
Right.
Right. Okay, so if he did he recorded that the first, that means he pre-recorded that almost a year ago.
Yeah.
That's so crafty, and that shows
I wouldn't
how
be surprised.
long.
Yeah.
Right, that shows how long it takes them to record. So very interesting, but hopefully we'll get to see him. Is that all we had?
Yep.
I didn't know Ticketmaster had. Well, apparently in Poland, I didn't even know Ticketmaster had awards, but apparently in Poland we do.
I think they just give them off online.
Mm-hmm. No. I know. I was just like Ticketmaster, but not
Ticketmaster awards. Yeah, it's very strange.
Very interesting.
Did you hear that they postponed the European MTV award show?
Yeah.
No. They're not doing one this year.
They're not doing one this year.
They didn't say why.
No.
Really?
They didn't. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh,
yeah, wow. They didn't give a reason why, and I don't know what the reasoning would be either.
I feel like award shows are on their way out. Like nobody's gonna have an award show.
Watch them. I don't watch them. This stuff just be hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't think, I don't think it has any bearings on how people interact with arts. I don't think it has any bearings on what people listen to, what people watch, what people interact with. I think people are catching on more and more that it's so political, and people have to campaign and pay and
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if they went Vamos tomorrow, I don't think it would have any effect on the arts at all. Okay, thank you. And I have my script now, so I know where we're supposed to be. So we can go to the music video discussion. So the first one I had, and it's just a couple of questions where we would talk about music videos we like. And I only have one for each, but I'm sure we'll have multiple answers. I was probably just being lazy. But creative. I'll start talking and be like, by the way, so the first one was the most creative video. What do you guys have for that?
I put Say Something because it's the one that it's shot all at one
one
continuous take.
Mm-hmm.
I put that one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was shot in one take.
And it was performed live too.
Performed live, yeah, that's right.
I did know that. Oh, well, yeah, then it would be one continuous take. Very
one continuous take, yep.
Okay. Kelsey?
For mine, I did Suit and Tie because of the black and white, and that was like the first video to kick off 2020.
I did too. That was my answer. Go ahead.
What is with us matching answers? This is weird. Oh my god.
Right?
Because I love the black and white, and it kicked off the 2020 era. And I also did Tunnel Vision.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Kelsey's answer too, because Kelsey's not here with us. She just had surgery. She's recovering. So she put for her answer, No Angels.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely. Oh shit.
I almost put that too. I should have.
That would definitely. Okay, I'm gonna use it since Kelsey already, had a way. But yeah, I think that would definitely probably be my second one. Suit and Tie would be my first one. Because it's just kind of a classic and a favorite. And it was directed by David Fincher, who is a really well-known music director. So it's like, to get someone like that on board is incredible.
Didn't he just pass away?
David Fincher? I don't think that. Wait, was that David Fincher?
I don't know.
No. David. That wasn't. No. You're thinking of the director of Blue Velvet.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Was David Lynch.
David Lynch. Okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind. Disregard my answer.
That's okay. That's a lot of people out there. But yeah. What the hell was I talking about? Okay, yeah. So No Angels 2 has like so many horror movie references, and I'm a really big horror movie buff. So that's definitely another one that I like. But yeah, those are good. Okay, let's see how many matching answers.
I know. I feel like this next one, we're all going to have the same one.
We are. I can feel it. So if you didn't see last episode, go back and watch it. But we were going over his birthday stuff, and we all had like his favorite antidotes, and they all matched. It was crazy. So the next one is the most touching. And I mean, it's kind of a given, so I'm going to go ahead and say it, but it's going to be Mirrors.
Yeah,
that's what I put too.
Mirrors. Yeah, me too.
It's gonna be Mirrors. I mean,
it's gonna be Mirrors.
It has to be Mirrors.
It was in 2013. It won Video of the Year at the VMAs. Also won best editing. It's one of his highest viewed videos at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So it just is. It's nice. And it's funny because it is not even a song that I was always like partial to for a long time. I liked it, but it like my favorite. And yeah, but then the video was just I would even watch the video because it made
it's like a short little movie.
Yeah.
I like it.
it was so good, but I would have to be in the mood for it because I wouldn't be able to take it. It did remind me a lot of my parents who I think just had like their 44th wedding anniversary. So, you
The
know.
only thing that bothers me in that video is like the one girl doesn't look the same as the other girls.
What do you mean?
I think it's like the 30-year-old girl. Like they're all
you
supposed
think
to be
she looks too different?
Yeah, she doesn't look the same as the older lady and the younger girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Never really noticed.
I haven't either.
But-
I'd have to watch it again.
Now it's gonna bother you.
If it bothers Jenny, it's gonna bother all of us.
Now we're gonna go back and go, oh yeah, she was right. All right, well, that was an easy one. I was trying to think if there's another like. No. Nope. That's it.
Okay, you want to hear Kels's answer?
Oh yeah.
It's
Go
not
ahead.
mirrors. She didn't put mirrors. She put love, sex, and magic.
We didn't mean that kind of touching.
It's a different kind of touching.
Yeah, it'll touch you all right. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I should have asked her about that. I'm like, okay.
Did you put any notes with that?
No, she didn't. She just put her answers. I just screenshotted it.
I think
we're gonna have to ask her later.
I think.
Hey, what's with your answer for most touching?
She took that literally. I didn't mean.
I think she did take it literally.
I really wish she had. Look, maybe it touched her.
I mean, it's one of
I'm not gonna say something. I'm leaving it alone.
I know. You're reading my mind. I can't even go into detail. I know exactly where she's coming from. I'm just, this is a good podcast, so I'm just gonna let you use your imagination.
Just
but
use your imagination.
I'm sorry. Okay, that is an incredible video, but I just love that she put that for most touching. Okay. All right. Most dramatic. Most dramatic is what goes around comes around for me. I don't know if I regret that decision already. No. Yeah.
That was my second choice. Especially the director's cut, like when it has all the yelling in the middle.
Yeah, it won Best Direction in 2007 VMAs. I'm going to be honest with you, that is a song that I don't even like. But I don't like that song.
Yeah, Janelle doesn't like what goes around.
I like the second half, and when I'm listening to it on the radio, they like cut it out half the time.
I know.
Like, how do you?
I love the second half
because they're like, it's too long. He's done. Yeah, he never does it live either. So that won Best Direction for 2007 at the VMAs. It lost Best Video to Brianna's Umbrella, which is weird because that was a good video, but it wasn't better.
Yeah, it was just dancing.
Right. It has 489 million views. And now I kind of regret it because actually I would say it would probably be Cry Me a River because for that to be
that's true. Yeah. I didn't even think of that one.
I didn't either.
I did. It's very dramatic. It's very cinematic, especially it was like the second one out of the gate. It was so shocking.
The way he's looking at the camera too the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
I forgot.
Very controversial. So those would be definitely my top two. What did you guys?
I put TKO. Because he
died. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I'm glad somebody else did. Yeah. He's had some dramatic videos. Let's put it that way.
I like them. I like dramatic videos, I think.
Yeah, I do too.
We really don't have that kind of storytelling in videos anymore. You really don't see it. I partly blame the studios behind that because a lot of I remember I think it was like Victoria Monet the R&B singer, and she had a great video, and it took so long for it to be done because they didn't want to put the money behind it. They wanted to cut corners, and it ended up being exquisite videos, and it's just they don't want to put the money into the product even when the artist has a great idea. So, and I hate that. But that was a great one. TKO did. I got beef with that. I'd be like, girl, you ain't had to kill him. You could have put him out. You dropped him off a cliff. He wrote that about himself, so I think it's.
Yeah, he wrote that video by himself, so.
I think that's how he sees himself. That when we get so annoyed with him, they just boing him on the head and throw him off a cliff. Oh. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't know all he's done, so I can't judge. Oh, did you have Kel's answer?
Yeah, Kels and I both had the same answer. We put what goes around in TKO.
Okay. I was the only one that didn't think of TKO. Okay. The hottest video. What did I mean by that?
Oh, like sexiest video?
That's what
I guess that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what
I put.
My answer is surprising. I wrote it in a rush this afternoon, but I said Love Stone, and I think that she knows. Really, it's the second half,
though.
Right? That I was like, just always in love. Oh, I meant the sexiest video. And when I was writing my answers, I was doing just whatever I thought, and I was like, the video he looks the hottest in, and I wrote Love Stone.
No, him in the gray suit is hot. Yeah.
Right. That one is like a lower viewed one, but it's still a classic in my book.
Video.
93 million is not terrible, but
no.
What do you guys have?
I put the Rehab with Rihanna.
Oh, I almost put that one.
That's probably one of my top 3 most watched videos.
Definitely.
A minute.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Love, Sex, and Magic has got to be on there. It's got to be. I can't believe I didn't write that down, but I'm putting it.
I can't believe I didn't either. I don't know.
What'd you put?
I put AO Technology.
That's a good one,
Sexy
too.
Back.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like trying to think, well, what was it Sexy Back? It didn't even come to light. Yeah, Love, Sex, and Magic, I would put that over my other answer where I was just like, he looked hot in that video. That video is great. I forgot who directed it, but thank God for them. Thank God for the choreographers. I love that one.
Kels put AO Technology too. Yeah.
Yep. And I would also throw TKO in there.
Yeah, TKO.
I had Cry Me a River as my second too, just for the end.
Oh yeah.
Like kissing part.
At the time, yeah. At the time, you're like, ooh.
Well, Sexy Back, he's rolling around in bed with a girl. I mean, that's pretty hot at the end. Like,
oh, you know what other video?
I know, I just didn't think about it.
Supplies also has a scene that's good.
Yeah.
I always forget that.
Yeah.
When he's kissing the girl.
The rest kind of.
And his shirt's off too.
His shirt's off, yeah.
Yeah. The rest kind of ruins it, so maybe that's why I don't.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did Kels put?
For hottest video, she did AO Technology.
AO Technology. Okay. So for our last music video dive, my all-time fave was, which is weird, is AO Technology. I don't know why. Like, if I
thought you would put No Angels.
That's what I thought.
My all-time favorite. It should be. It should be because
it's in the running.
Because I did a review of it and he reposted it and he liked and he went through the comments, liked the comments, and that was like the best interaction before the flame jump in handshake. So sorry for the disrespect, Justin. Okay, No Angels is not my favorite, but AO Technology is a really close second. Sometimes I'm bitter about No Angels because there's been no freaking follow-up, and I was invested. I was invested in this.
I know.
And there's been dirt. So, but yeah, those probably are my 2. Third would be Love, Sex, and Magic, obviously. I've said that several times. But AO Technology was actually nominated for a Grammy for Best Rap Song. It's got 323 million views. So I know Andrew always still plays it at the show. People go crazy. People know it. People still love it after all these years. So what are you guys' favorites?
I have my new favorite is Selfish.
That's what I put.
I think him in the white t-shirt is the best, but my old favorite was Like I Love You.
Yeah, the origin story.
Yep, the justified origin story.
So it's almost like the bookends.
Did you choose that too, Kelsey?
Yeah, I put Selfish. Love Stoned is a good one. I mean, yeah, those are probably my 2. I don't even have a top 3. Yeah, Love Stoned, and my number 1 is Selfish. And then if I had to pick a second, it would be Love Stoned.
Interesting. What did Kel say?
So she had Solo. She said, "Cry Me a River," and What Goes Around.
Solo.
And then for collab, she did AO Technology.
So. Okay, she categorized them. I was just like top 3, top 2. Yeah, really disappointed in the lack of videos, obviously, that we've gotten out of this era. And again, like I said, it harkens back to the studios just really not caring that they may be bringing the money or the promotion and not wanting to shell it out. So I feel like there were definitely some missed opportunities with this album. I was listening to Sanctified. I was listening to Technicolor earlier. I think either one of those would have had great material. I think Liar for the Summer would have been a great video. There was a lot for them to choose from. First of all, I don't think Drown in any shape or form should have been a single. It's a great song live. It should not have been a single. It was not the best representation of the album, and they didn't even do a video. They did like a lyric video.
A lyric video. Yeah, because he was sick, so they couldn't really do much anyway.
It feels like at some point they could have done something.
I know. I think Imagination would have been a great single too.
I do too. I think there was a lot. There was a lot to choose from. Period.
There was a lot to choose from.
Especially now. I mean, if they did Drown, okay, but at what point they could have followed it up with something? So
Higher in the summer, like you said, would have been.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then Sanctified in the fall.
Right.
Winter,
he had
worked perfectly.
He had enough break.
Yeah. Exactly.
It doesn't take that long to do a music video. But that was a lot of fun. So we're gonna go ahead and do our February birthdays. You have it, Kelsey?
Yes, I do. February 1st is MZ_Jackson1. February 2nd was Ashley Cox. February 3rd is Dana. February 4th is Nikki D. McKenna 2020. February 5th is Bethany Stonehall and Danielle McKenna. February 7th is Kylie M 83. February 9th is Victoria Geddes and Ness 2984. February 11th is Christina Dignan. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your last name. February 17th is Pretty Kai 714. February 20th is Christine Isa. February 21st is Val Z's. February 24th is MIZZAPZ, Ms. Apps. I don't know how you say that. I don't know how you say it.
She's trying.
I'm trying. February 25th is S. Miller 225. Those are our February birthdays.
I think that's Smiler.
Is it Smiler? SMILLER?
Yeah.
Oh, Smiler or S? I don't do birthdays.
It's okay. That's not her regular appointment, dog. I'm just joshing you. A happy birthday to all of our February babies. in the JT fam, and yeah, we may not be back with you until March, but it's kind of exciting because the tour, unfortunately, is coming to a close as far as what we're seeing as far as the arenas. He's going to be doing a lot. He's not gone yet, but he's going to be doing a lot of festivals. But as far as what we've been used to in the tour set, that is unfortunately coming to an end. So the next episode should be very special, where hopefully you can take some time to reflect on that and maybe have a special guest or two. But thank you guys for joining us for this episode. We'd love to know what your favorite music videos are in the comments, and make sure you are following us on TikTok, Instagram, and where else are we? Twitter. And here too, to be notified of the next episode. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.